stirred it enough?
I think so.
I think so.
Just stirring.
Uh-oh, I pulled two.
Oh, see?
All right,
There are two door prizes.
who is it? Midge Derlin. Rachel, or do you want the CDs?
The CD, please.
Oh, wait, I get to do this again?
Yes,
That's what pulling.
yes.
Oh, there's two drawings.
Here you go. Congratulations.
I know you're going to have to work with us, didn't you?
Numbers.
And now for the famous 1950 style transistor radio.
Go for it.
Hold it higher. Oh, we did that already.
Yeah,
Just one this time, though.
Yeah, only one.
but they'll stick together because they're Post-its.
I know.
And the winner is.
People, next time, fold the sticky side in.
That was the directions.
I did.
Bob Walsh. Okay, Jack, it's all yours now. Jack, oh, no, what was that? I'm sorry.
You know something I don't?
It's all yours, Fred.
It's your boyfriend's turn now.
Yeah. How quickly we forget.
All right.
You better explain that.
Again, welcome to our December luncheon. And anybody new here for the first time? I think I heard somebody.
Yes.
Yes, hi.
Yes, I would like to introduce my friend Wendy Wilmer, who it turns out is a very long-time friend of Jack French. If you're casting a radio play, talk to Wendy.
I'll let Jack give me references.
All right, Baggett, if you're casting a radio play, forget Wendy.
Hire Hank for all the girl parts. All the female leads will go to
Okay, well, let's see. I know we're going to have the quiz very shortly. And I guess just before then, can we do the results of the yeah, why don't we do that first? And we'll forego, I guess, all the committee reports and that. We don't do those at the luncheon, so I didn't think so. Okay, we had an election, and we had voting for an award, and I would like the Bushes to, one of the two, they counted the ballots. I'd like them to announce the results of the election and the award, please.
Okey-doke. Well, we have...
Any surprises?
Yes.
Yes.
Durward Tree.
Short.
Is he wearing the
No, none of us won.
Whole new cast. For president, we have Fred Burney. And for vice president, we have Jeff.
I tried to write in campaign.
You got my 5 votes.
And you got my 5.
I wasn't running.
No, I wrote you in.
And for treasurer, we have Michael Hay.
I wasn't intending to spend any of it. That's what makes me a good treasurer. The money stays right here.
Save it all in 2 places.
I guess your first job will be to find the 2 cents. Voting bills, that has eluded bills for below these many months.
Okay.
Here's the official handover.
Compensate the lag.
Dear Michael, rots are rough.
There's the checkbook. Now there's one little detail. In order to in order for the bank to honor your signature, I will have to take you to the bank so you can sign the signature card.
Well, I just...
Fred, will you lead all of us in appreciation for the many years of great service of Bill
Yes.
as treasurer?
Yes.
That's your 2 cents for it, Bill.
Yeah, keep the 2 cents.
Keep the check. Okay. Should we do the other?
That's up to Joe.
Joni, do you want to?
get a piece of paper.
Well, I've had the great honor of having this lovely plaque in my home for the last year, and I'm very happy to pass it on to the next recipient, along with the hope that he's able to keep it the entire year, to John Abbott.
Oh, John.
I voted for him. We figured we'd do this before the quiz because the applause may not be the same applause after the quiz.
Take it back.
To paraphrase Groucho Marx, I'd never belonged to a club that would give me an honor. I thank you very much for this. I don't think I deserve it, but I'm not going to let it go to my head. Stomach maybe, but thank you very much.
And yes,
Just one quick announcement. I wanted to send season's greetings from one of our northern members, Derek Tague, whom some of you have known, and he's come to some of our Christmas parties, but he wanted me, and I wanted to send his best to all of you. He misses you and hopes to see you all again soon.
Nice. Thank you.
Also, Alice Daniels wishes to say hello and good wishes for the holidays for everyone. I called her today. She said she was not going to be able to make it today. She was sorry. She wishes us all very happy holidays.
Thank you.
Two quick announcements. One on the free to good home table. We've got the old time radio journals from a number of clubs. Feel free to help yourself. I also belong to the Calendar of the Month Club, and every charity in the country sends me a calendar every month. And I normally need only one, so I'll be happy to share those with you too. Also, those of you that get the hard copy of Radio Recall, see our new Vice President, Jeff Whipple, who has the box of them to distribute. And you'll be taking your name labels, or?
I got my labels this time.
You will take the labels?
But it'll cost you an extra $5 for hand delivery.
I don't need better than
Okay. This coming year is the 30th anniversary of the club. And it actually happens in May, I understand. The thinking is we should maybe have a luncheon at maybe a restaurant that's a little upscale from this room.
Hey, what do you mean?
Allow maybe
Does it have arches?
maybe a podium if we want to do any speakers, or maybe, who knows, we might get a larger turnout too, because it may bring in some of the members that have not been members for years, but were members way back at the beginning. We had Ron Barnett, I think, come in the 25th. Well, he came in for one of the meetings, I remember, which one, but he was in town. But anyway, I'm sure we had a couple of members that were there at the 25th that had not been members, had not been around for a long time. So please start thinking. Most of you live in Virginia, so we'll go with Virginia. And since I live up in Maryland, Frederick, Maryland, I have no idea what restaurants are available in this area. Looking for suggestions. So start, maybe what we'll do is after the quiz, give you time to think about it, start coming up with names, maybe just write them down, give them to us, and we'll look it over and see which one maybe would work out the best. John, you had a question or suggestion?
I belong to another radio club. We found a wonderful restaurant out on Main Avenue, or Main Street in Fairfax. It's about halfway between the Beltway and that crazy intersection. It's about a mile and a half west of the college, the Edendale campus of the college, on the same side of the street. I'll get you the name. We had a very nice private room, not quite as big as this. The cuisine and the service was excellent. And I think the
But
price
you say
came
not
in about
quite as big as
$25, I
But
think.
you said not quite as big as this one?
Not quite as
I think
big,
we
but I
might
think
want
it
to
could
look
have
at
done
something a little
this
larger.
number of
Let's discuss, like I say,
We'll
everybody
discuss
think of names, sounds like Ronald Stiltskin. Think of names, and we'll, been watching too much, anyway, we'll take names and then we'll discuss.
Fixed price, but
later.
they had 4 different items that you,
Sounds good.
entrees, and you didn't have to reserve it in advance.
Okay, keep them in mind. Everybody else just kind of, think of places after the meeting. bring me names or something, or between now and, let's say, the January meeting, and we'll try to see if we can line something up.
This is for when?
It would be for June.
Okay.
Because, I was discussing with the Bushes, because the actual anniversary would be May, but rather than have 2 luncheons, I think it'd be easier to just move it to the June luncheon and then hold that at a place, combine the 2 together. So we'll celebrate a little later. We'll probably do something at the meeting itself in just recognition of it. And let's plan on having a nice big shindig or something. And even thoughts about what we might want to do. If you think of somebody that might be a speaker that might want to come out, just give us some thought. Maybe, I don't know how close you are to the guy that's on the satellite radio. Maybe he'd like to say something and come to the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Again, anything with OTR. Maybe there's, give us some thought. Okay, I think it's time. I'm sorry, Mark.
I wish to ask Mr. President a question.
Yes.
And I'm being all serious here.
Right.
Is there a specific protocol involved with making a suggestion for a lifetime membership for a member? Awarding of the gift of lifetime membership to someone?
We did that last year.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah, and I don't recall there being any
Yeah, the last holiday luncheon.
Right. It was. I think it was just. It's a suggestion, and I don't believe this. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. So you have
Is it something that is discussed within the hierarchy of the?
Yes, that was done. You're right. That was actually done with a number of emails between people. I don't
We went behind Bush's back.
Yes, I realize that. Not all the officers were involved because some of them were involved. I just want to
bring it up a little bit.
Yeah, if you want, why don't we circulate some emails, or we can do an online kind of thing.
I will send an email to the other officers.
Okay.
Just wanted to find out.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's fine. Okay. Now, if John is ready, I think we are ready for the quiz.
The question is, are you ready for the quiz?
I just turned this over to you, John.
Okay. We have
Yes, we were able.
things we need to do here. Is you need pencil and paper. You all right? Okay. Anybody else need pencil and or paper?
I need answers.
Going once. Answers?
Yes.
Yes. Put your request on the back of a $50 bill and pass it to the moderator.
How many questions did you say?
How many questions?
Okay.
How many questions?
Yes.
It's Christmas time.
No, that's for numbering.
Now, as a special added incentive,
Yes, that's great.
the individual with the highest score will get a special CD, which I have put together.
Is that your picture?
No, it's called 20 Years of Bob Bailey.
Oh.
This is,
So you've got let George do it in there?
I've got the first and the last, Let George Do It. I've got the first 5-part Bob Bailey, the first 30-minute Bob Bailey, and the last 30-minute Bob Bailey. Plus, I've got 7 other programs which aired between 1940 and 1954, not associated with Johnny Dollar or George.
Hours do you have on that?
Not enough. Most of them are half-hour programs. One of them you actually get to hear Mr. Bailey talking in an Irish brogue.
Is that an MP3?
Yeah, they're all MP3s. So that's what the grand prize winner will get. If I don't get tarred and feathered first. Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Remember, this is my first time in doing this, probably going to be my last time. But
How many questions?
okay, question number 1. That's this many for you, John.
Can you repeat that slower? I'm a little bit.
What radio personality had one green eye and one blue eye? Or if you're dyslexic, one blue eye and one green eye.
It's on radio, you couldn't see him.
Radio personality. You can't see me on the radio.
Well, we're off to a flying start.
Yeah, this one, most of these questions hard. Most of these questions you can actually get if you listen to the programs. This is one that I stole from Walt Hughes. It's a good question. Anyway, question number 2.
Well, that was an easy one, is that what you're saying?
No, that was probably one of the harder ones. What program mentioned the character Grandpappy Spears?
Oh, right, okay.
I think I saw a light bulb go off somewhere in the room.
A couple of
Grannies.
Okay. Are we ready for number 3?
Yes.
What product contained Irium? And who did it sponsor? Irium.
And what was the second part of the
And
question?
who did it sponsor? For many, 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 many years. You know the answer? Okay, we'll just scratch this question.
I just got one ready.
Yes, get the thing. Certainly. Okay, question number 4. What program had 2 stars who also had their own programs? I'm looking for one program in particular, or probably several, but I'm looking for one in particular.
One program, 2
One
stars.
program had 2 stars that each had their own programs.
Do you have to list the stars too, or just the name?
No, just the name of the program.
Well, I think that's a confusing question.
I will tell you who the stars are, if you're nice to me. And if you're not nice to me, I'll probably tell you anyway. Okay, let me go back here. The first question was 1 point. Second question was 1 point. The question about Irium was 2 points. This is a 2-point question also. Not that it really matters, but it's getting to the point.
4 or 5.
Yes.
4 or
If you
5.
need to take off your shoes to keep count, please don't announce it to the group. Okay. Question number 5. This is a
This is the last question, right?
No, this is a 3-part question.
So you have 3-point question for
Number 5 is
Yeah.
3 points.
Wait a minute, why is 4 2 points? Because you didn't ask for names of the people on the show.
Just because it's the way I wanted to do it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
What program is associated with Raymond Chandler, Dashiell Hammett, and William Porter? If you don't know who William Porter is, maybe you could recognize him under the name O. Henry. Looking for 3 radio programs. Who was associated with Raymond Chandler?
You want 3 names? You didn't say it was a 3-part question.
It's a 3-part question.
had all of that. I was waiting for the other 2.
Say it again. Say it
What
again.
radio program is associated with Raymond Chandler? Part 1. What radio program is associated with Dashiell Hammett? That's the second part. And the third part is what radio program is associated with William Porter, a.k.a. O. Henry?
Do you have to have in that order?
Yes.
3 points. You put 3 coins in a fountain, 3 blank lines on the sheet. It's
Now, you can't even be close to that. If you're confused, this is 3.
All right.
Okay. Question number 6. What radio personality ran for president?
Oh, right.
Presidente. El Jefe.
How many?
The boss.
How many?
There were many.
25, because I got it right.
Well, I'm thinking one in particular.
Well, or at least 3. I gotta guess the one you're thinking of.
Or you could put all 3 down.
With the FBI and all this.
Jack, you used the scatter approach. All 3 down.
Okay. Moving right along. Question number 7. Any questions so far?
Is this number 7?
Shoot the quiz
Don't tell me the end of the quiz.
number 7. Who was the niece of Uncle Dennis?
Oh.
Yeah, let's start with who's Uncle Dennis.
Uncle Dennis was the uncle of.
That was 6.
Yes.
Thank you.
Boy, I hope you locked that plaque in your trunk.
That'll teach you. I guess you won't make that mistake.
I think I probably came
Yeah.
up to one with, I put it.
Don't brag about that, Fred. They may end up tar and feathering you.
Okay, question number 8. What 2 drummers had their own comedy programs?
Oh.
Two drummers. Is this a 2-point question?
This is 2 points, yes.
Okay.
There are two names that I'm looking for. Both of them drummers. Both of them had their own radio program.
So how many questions is this?
This is 2 points.
I think that's a safe.
Okay. Question number 9. Who was born in 2419?
24,
Still 20.
19.
Who was born in 2419?
Dang, you're good.
Yeah, that one.
Do I smell tar? Are there feathers floating in the air?
Edgar,
Who's wearing a
you got any
down
more of that
jacket?
vodka over there?
I need it all myself. This is a tough quiz.
Okay. Question number 10. Well, what program first appeared in February of 1949? And if you know me, you should be able to figure that one out.
Oh, yeah.
February 1949.
I can believe.
A program that's very near and dear to my heart.
Have you written a book? Have you written a book about it? Have you written?
That would be a wonderful idea. Some fool ought to do that. Okay.
Is that it?
No, I'm sorry, there are 25 questions.
Now that we're halfway through,
This is what's known as slow death.
Yes. Question number 11. Who wrote for the Chicago Star?
Mary Margaret McBride.
Stop it.
5.
Yes.
Was that 3 points? That's the way we do it. Is it 3 answers?
At least I did that.
Okay, number 12. Who wrote stories involving the character Nathan Detroit?
Yeah.
Someone know that one? To retract that question. No, that question's out. Someone knows the answer.
The only one.
What makes you think we're stuck?
The fact that he hasn't written down anything might be an answer. Okay. Question 13.
13, I missed 11 and 12 all the way up down to 13.
We're laughing too hard.
Who wouldn't know the answer anyway? I know.
Who was, okay, question number 13. Who was Waxy?
Oh, right.
Oh, yes.
Waxy.
That's right.
know.
Okay, yeah. This is my first and probably last episode
Go back
of
to your A, B, and C.
this quiz. Okay, question number 14.
Audios.
What device was used on both Night Watch and Unit 99?
Microphone.
Deny that one. No, Jack.
10 points. What was the
See you get out of this.
Night Watch
Very simple. I got the answers.
That's the smartest thing I ever heard.
Okay, name 2 comedy programs on which Ray Noble appeared. 2 points.
Say it again.
Name 2 programs that Ray Noble.
What number is this?
This is number 15. This is number 15. Number 16. Who were Polly and Carmichael?
Characters on an old-time radio show.
Specifically, which program and who were they? Polly and Carmichael.
Polly wants credit?
Question number 17.
You're all still working.
This is not an essay question.
Thank you. Well, what is an essay question?
Question where you have to write an essay.
Oh.
Question number 17.
17, got it.
2 points. Who was J.B. Kendall? And who was his employer?
Well, what was his employer? How's that?
Who or what? Or why was his employer?
Apparently, the next question is an audio
No.
deal.
I'm just getting to set up the last one as an audio question. Okay, question number 18. Who held license number 137596? No. It was never on the radio. Who held license number 137596?
He does.
Yeah. And I got these things by actually, these things I picked up by listening to the programs. Okay, this is
19.
This is question number 19. 1 point. According to Philip Marlowe, crime is a sucker's road. What are its destinations?
Would you say that again?
Crime is a sucker's road, and those who travel it end up where?
Suckers?
It's in the very beginning.
Crime is a
You
sucker.
got too much time on the scenes to listen to all of this.
I listen to that old-time radio 6 to 7
Never
hours a day.
sleeps. He just listens to radio. You an XM one?
No.
Some of us have jobs.
Says the guy who's going to retire for 10 years.
That's one of the nice things about working at home. They don't know what I'm listening to. Okay, question number 20. Who came from Cactus Junction?
Calamity Park Sparks.
How did you not? Question number 21. Texas Ranger Jace Pearson was often assisted by what other ranger? Now, Jack doesn't know this one. He should donate the $2 in royalty he's going to get from his book.
Oh.
To me.
You can have it now.
He'll give it to you.
Not in pennies, please. Okay. Question number 22.
Oh.
What was the name of Throckmorton Gildersleeve's baby?
Oh. Baby.
Mercy, please, mercy.
Little Gildersleeve.
1948, Gildy found a baby that was abandoned in the backseat of his car. A contest was held to give the baby a name, and the name of the baby was, drum roll please. Okay, 23. During the 1947-48 season, who was the announcer on Milton Berle's radio program?
Who's radio show?
Milton Berle.
Yes.
20.
No, it's 23.
The man most responsible for the word plagiarism. Came to stealing jokes. Okay, question number 24. This is a giveaway. What club member will probably not be asked to do next year's?
Finally, we get Okay, yeah.
2 out of 25.
City guarantees.
Yeah, through the trade.
Must be.
611. 611 is the.
This is the extra credit. Extra credit?
Okay,
That'll be over.
this is an audio
Impressions, please.
audio question. Who is this singer?
That when your love was is belongs to you, and no love story that's known to very few. But if you wear this golden earring, love will come to you.
5 points. Doodles Weaver.
I should be so lucky. Okay. Check your answers. Anybody have any questions about the questions? Anybody have any questions about the quiz master?
Numbers for each one.
Huh?
The points for each one. Could you do that, please?
Everyone I give writers 25 points, the rest of them are worth 4.
Sylvester.
Oh, the three writers in what program?
Which question? How many points?
Nor did I.
There are a total of 30 points available for the regular questions and then 5 points of the extra credit one. May end up giving 10 points for the last question. We'll see. Okay. Have we finished tabulating our answers?
You have an announcement.
Have you finished writing down? Anybody have any questions about the questions? I'll ask about questions about the answers shortly.
Replace them?
Okay.
Can we have 25 new ones?
Next time. Okay. What radio personality had one green eye and one blue eye?
I'm thinking you.
Little Orphan Annie. Last.
Gracie Allen.
That's right. Really?
Which is one of the, I got this from a quiz that Walden Hughes did last year at the Cincinnati Expo. And I looked it up, and they're believing that's one of the reasons why she was never photographed in color. Okay, number 2. For 1 point. What program mentioned the character Grandpappy Spears?
You're not doing an awful lot better.
Okay, question number 3. 2 points. What product contained Irium Pepsodent? And who did it sponsor?
Bob Hope.
Bob Hope. Yes, that's 2 points. This is another 2-point question. What program had 2 stars who had their own program? Absolutely. Did everybody hear that? Wait a minute, the Jack Benny program.
All right, now, the question I have is, how many points and how are they apportioned?
You're not going to win anyway. So
I know.
no, okay, this is, anything that you've got for this is going to be worth 2 points.
Okay, now wait a minute.
He
said 1 point.
But I thought I heard Dennis Day on.
Jay also.
Yes, the stars were Dennis Day and Phil Harris.
Alice Stray doesn't count.
Was she on the Jack Benny show?
Well, I believe occasionally.
Once, maybe. But the intended answer, for good or bad, is the Jack Benny show.
on which Dennis Day and Phil Harris had
Yeah, but you didn't want to, you didn't need the
Okay,
answer.
so this-
You just made those recommendations
On a
the show itself. If you have either one of those, you got 2 points.
Wait, John, I didn't hear the last part. You got what?
Either one of those will give you 2 points.
Oh, okay.
As long as you knew the show they were on, that's the only.
Or if you agree to stop heckling me, I'll give you a 20 point. No. Let's keep going.
Okay, Max,
It turns out I did get the
Question number 5. What program is associated with Raymond Chandler,
Raymond Chandler.
Philip Marlowe, Dashiell Hammett, Sam Spade, William Porter,
Cisco Kid.
the Cisco Kid,
really?
Robin Hood of the Old West,
Remember that line?
It was written by O. Henry.
Oh, Henry, yeah, the Cisco Kid.
Robin Hood of the West.
He wrote a short story called Caballero in Mexico or something.
Really?
And that short story became the basis for his first silent in Arizona.
Okay. Question number 6. What radio personality ran for president? Did you have other ones there, Jack?
Don McNeil ran for president.
I think
Did he?
Eddie Cantor ran too, didn't he?
I was not familiar with either one.
Well, you
If you have either one of those answers, and your name is Jack French,
Who was running for president?
The thing that was unclear
Oh,
on
I
that
don't know,
was,
but he
I didn't know what he actually had a
He
real.
was a comedian also.
Really?
Yeah.
save yourself a ran for real. Okay, who was the niece of Uncle Dennis? Seven. Who was the niece of Uncle Dennis?
Molly McGee.
Lolly McGee. Uncle Dennis. Who went very rarely sober enough to show up on the program.
Oh, yeah, the one I was, he goes missing in this one.
He was on during the war years a couple of times.
Number 8.
Number 8. What 2 drummers had their own programs?
Spike Jones. Spike Jones.
Spike Jones?
Yes.
I got
Who was the other?
Spike Jones, Phil Harris.
Oh.
And I had Spike Jones.
How did you know Spike Jones?
This is.
I don't know,
Did Gene have his own show?
Question number 9. Who was born in 2419?
Rogers.
Rogers.
He came back.
He was not born in
He woke up, I found out. He woke up.
They can raise it
Oh.
I put Wilma Deering because I figured.
Occasionally.
For planning on my part. Anyway, the intended answer is,
I think we should all have that as a correct answer.
go for it. Give yourself a point.
Well, I would have written Buck Rogers.
Number 10.
Number 10. What program first appeared in February of 1949?
Yours truly, Johnny.
Yours truly, Johnny Lawler. The Paracoff policy with Charles Russell. Who wrote for the Chicago Star? Question number 11. Andy Stone. Night Watch. Or Night Beat, excuse me. I'm sorry. Number 12. Who wrote stories involving the character Nathan Detroit?
Damon
Run. Who was, question number 13, who was Waxy?
February
Harlow Wilcox. His name was?
What show was that?
Harlow Wilcox.
What show
Or
was that?
Fibber McGee and Mary's announcer.
I'm giving myself a
I remember
What device was used on both Night Watch and Unit 99? And no, it was not.
Dispatch radio.
Tape recorder. No.
Dispatch.
Typewriter?
Now, when you say unit, boy, that covers a lot of territory.
What about
It was a portable tape recorder. Was used, both of them. Interesting, I think both of them had a sergeant who carried the thing around, and they would actually take the
What was the
tape
second
recorder
program they
and record actual people doing actual dumb stuff on radio.
I like it.
15. Name 2 comedy programs on which Ray Noble appeared.
Bergen and McCarthy, one.
That's one. For those of you who don't know, Ray Noble was a British band leader. Appeared on George Burns' show, Edgar Bergen show,
Also Buddy Clark.
and Milton Berle show.
Buddy Clark as well. Buddy Clark.
He's not the answer though. So if you have either one of those, that's worth 2 points. Okay. Question number 16. Who were Polly and Carmichael?
Jack Benny.
Jack Benny's pets.
Yeah.
The parrot and the polar bear.
Carmichael was a
And
polar
who set the polar bear?
ground ball. Do we have to split the points, or if we only get one of those right?
It's only 1 point anyway.
It's only 1 point.
Okay, 2 points. Who was J.D. Kendall? Who was his employer?
London Times.
London Times.
That's 2 points.
2 points. Who held license number 137596?
Sam Spade.
Sam Spade.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that was a good age.
Philip Marlowe, Crime is a Sucker's Road. What's its destination?
Death or jail.
Gutter, grave, or
Crime is a Sucker's Road, and those who travel it wind up in the gutter, the prison, or the grave.
grave.
That gives us 3 options. One answer. What if we got 2 out of 3?
Give yourself a point. Who came from Cactus Junction? Judy Canova. Right. That's 20.
20.
Number 21, Texas Ranger Jace Pearson was often assisted by what other ranger?
Clay Morgan.
All right, Clay Morgan. Question number 22. What was the name of Throckmorton Gildersleeve's baby?
Well, it's called baby until they name it. So the whole contest was
Yeah, I just can't remember.
The name assigned to the baby was Romalie. And it was a contest, and whenever you have a contest, you open yourself up to all sorts of... Okay.
Apparently that's true if you're administering a quiz as well.
We expect you to find that 2 cents too. Who was the announcer on the Milton Berle program, 1947 to 1948? Frank Gallup. Yeah! That took a wild guess. Frank Gallup.
I've never heard such an explanation.
I was so delighted, I suddenly picked it out of the air. Frank Gallup.
Okay. One small member will probably not be asked to do the next quiz. Okay, for the 5-point extra credit questions. Who was the mystery singer?
It sure sounded like Perry Como.
Perry Como, yeah.
It was not Perry Como. It was not Bing Crosby, although that's what I thought it was the first time I heard it.
Von Monroe?
Dean Martin.
No, it was not Von Monroe.
Dean Martin.
No, not Fred. It was not Dean Martin.
Oliver Hardy.
Pee Wee Herman.
Probably someone who's not a...
The mystery singer was Farnesio Dutra y Silva, who also known as Dick Farney.
Who?
That's what I said. He was a Brazilian singer who was very popular in the 1940s and 50s.
Who sang Volare for crying out loud? At least I got that one.
Because sometimes it sounded like Dean Martin.
Can I revise question 24? So who will not be invited to the next?
Okay.
Lord, John.
Anybody get 30 points or more? Anybody get 3 points or more?
Well.
25? 25 or more?
You're kidding.
20 or more?
Wow.
I got them all.
I got 22. John, I got 22, I think.
Wow.
You did?
Wow.
Very good, sir. You run grand prize
Wait, he
winner.
got 22.
I got 22. I got 22.
Oh! Okay, I got 2 CDs.
All right.
Thank you.
That is impressive.
Thank you.
Now, the rental on these is $1 a month. Okay, 19.
To me, it's.
I believe also that you two gentlemen get to avail yourself of the goodies on the
that's right.
gift exchange table and rock custom. The iPad is not included.
Oh, I was going for that right now. Glad you wanted it.
More that speakers are. Okay, 19 points, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14? All right, yeah. 13.
There you go.
All right. We have a winner in the back of the room.
13.
12. Mr. Iggy's. 11.
Bottom 11.
You know where the firm on that one is.
We're gonna have to harden this quiz up next time.
Excuse me, we don't ready to throw this away.
John, you're assuming there's a next time.
10.
No, you are.
9.
Is this all once?
He's got a 9.
8.
I got 11, but, you know.
All right, wait.
7, 6, 5, 4, 4.
You get that.
Okay. If you have a score, 5 and 8.
That's why I'm staying out.
We're not coming on. Be there, be square.
Well done.
Remember, if you brought a gift, you can exchange a gift. If it's not going to be a gift,
I'm getting out of the traffic here.
I know about guys.
How about you, Jack?
Unless they don't in the last 20 minutes. Reliable beef and
Oh, it was ridiculous. I got 10.
hopefully we all had fun. Hopefully we learned a thing or two. Not to let me do the quiz. And no, I'm not giving the prize back.
That was a rough one.
in my senior days, the from the old ship.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, well, one of my
After that.
I even had that quiz. We've got the room for a while, so have a good time as we
Joe, you're very nice. It's very unusual. That's a great deal.
Anybody like to sign copy?
Yeah, I'd like a copy.
Just your attention for just a second, and then we'll just kind of put it up. I don't want to see these show up next meeting is next. Yeah, I mean, you can whistle. That was good. Next meeting is January. Our meeting will be, our program will be.
I'm going to defer to Jack to tell you what the program will be since he's organizing it.
The program will consist of a 40-minute introduction to the history of the Lone Ranger program, followed by a Lone Ranger recreation/parody.
Heavy on parody.
Over the objections of Mark Bush.
Who will be in charge of the sound effects of
Who
the
will
host?
be, as a good sport he is.
Should be interesting sound effects. All right, Mark, thank all of you for coming. Hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to pick up your radio recall.
Yeah, radio recalls.
Yes.
And we'll see you all next year. Have a
Next year.